Good morning. So, we're recovering from the Democratic betrayal last night, and I started to think about some stuff. Okay. And I'm watching some other people's reactions. I'm going to give you a couple points to consider. One, Chuck Schumer voting no does not mean he did not set this up. There were Republicans were saying that Democrats were going to cave on Wednesday of last week after the election because they wanted to get through the election. I thought Republicans were just bullshitting. But it happened. It took to Sunday. And then I was thinking on it is that why would Republicans think that? It's because Chuck Schumer and John Thune had met before the election and said, this is what we're going to do. And Republicans, being Republicans, betrayed him and sent out the rumors or it got leaked. So this was a plan in the working. So, two, or 1A, I should put on that. Chuck Schumer voting no was supposed to give him some cover because he's up for re-election coming up. And he can say, well, I didn't vote for it. Dude, you guys were in caucus. You found your lambs. Every one of those 8 senators are either not up for re-election or going to retire. Okay? And no, we ain't buying your shit. Okay? Will Condon is calling for your resignation or him to you remove the leadership position. You should be. One, for orchestrating this fucking betrayal on behalf of airline companies and Walmart, because that's the only reason was going on, because Walmart is losing their SNAP money, and airlines are about ready to get fucked as they reduce flights before the holidays. So there were some discussions about money there, and then APAC, which is normal because those are the people you're beholden to, Chucky. But we're not buying that bullshit. All right, you chose out your sacrificial lambs, or your people who would stand up for you, fall on the sword, and they did in spectacular, stupid manner. I heard those talks. You people are lame, but we're supposed to buy it. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to be calling my senators today. Senator Ossoff, who was rumored as a yes vote, and I want to know why. And two, to tell them to call for Chuck Schumer's removal. Simple as that. All right. So, do not buy into that bullshit. 2 or 3 or whatever. Numbers, fuck the numbering. Okay. The House still has to come back. I haven't heard a goddamn thing from Griner Mike Johnson. Okay. He has to call the House back because they have to vote on the bill that will clear the Senate that has changes on the amendments. They have to vote on the amendments. Okay. There's a good possibility in my mind that Griner Mike Johnson will keep the House out to after December 2nd. Fuck Americans again. Why? Because there's a special congressional election in Tennessee, and he's hoping the Republican wins. That way, they don't have to do the discharge with the Epstein files. So if that happens, don't be surprised. If he goes, oh man, it's just taking us forever. I mean, we'll probably have to do this in early December. Don't be surprised, because that's still out there. Okay, I think that's still going to go down because now, once they call the House in, he has to swear in Gravala. So we'll look for that. Now, the other thing I want to address, the Republican Party knows that Democratic voters, the good majority of them who did not vote last year, had to be motivated to vote. They were motivated to vote last Tuesday, hence the blue wave, hence the ass kicking. So by cutting the deal with Chuck Schumer, Republicans knew this would take the oomph out of Democrats. I hear a lot of you say, the midterms are over, I'm not going to vote. Democrats betrayed me. Just what the Republicans wanted. They wanted a chance in the midterms. Chuck Schumer gave it to them. Because Chuck Schumer is blinded by money. the Democratic leadership is blinded by money, okay, and beholden to the oligarchs and the donor class. And Republicans know how that works. And they played Schumer and Senate Democrats like fucking fiddles. All right. They are counting on us saying, fuck it, let Republicans do what they want. No, you should not be disappointed. You should not be down. You should be pissed off. And pissed off not only at the Senate Democrats who did that, Chuck Schumer who planned it, but at every motherfucking Republican, period. Because they had a hand in it. They played them for their advantage, knowing that Democratic voters, a lot of them will quit. If you quit, then you get what you deserve. I ain't fucking quitting. I'm pissed off. And I'm going to vote for every progressive, non-Democratic leadership person on the ballot. You saw what happened in New York City. We can do that without the fucking DNC leadership. Okay? Do not quit. Do not go on here and say, fuck it. Midterms are over. Fuck you. That's what they want. That's what they planned. All right? Understand, Chuck Schumer and the leadership are tied to the same donors that Republicans are. They want us to quit. They want us to lie down. You do know ICE is still out there kidnapping people and abusing people. You do know the economy is about ready to crack. And if you quit and you let Donald Trump do everything he wants to do, like even worse, then you are no better than the Republicans. Don't be fearful. Do not quit. Get mad. God damn it. Get mad. And say, okay, not only am I going to take down Republicans, I'm taking down the Democratic leadership. And we're going to build a new party, a brand new party, a party that will stand up to Trump and make his life miserable for the next few years. And make sure the Republican Party knows what happens when they fuck with the American people. So for God Almighty's sake, stop whining, get mad, and let's go fight.